Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Before I get into this video talking about Arsenal's latest transfers news, I'd like to offer my deepest condolences to Diogo Jota and Andreas Silva's family. The two brothers who were involved in a tragic accident yesterday have lost their lives, and I wished all their family condolences. I know it's a hard time and it's quite a difficult time to lose two sons. So my condolences goes out to them and the whole of the football community and Liverpool fans mainly. Diogo Jota was a good player, and it's sad, but it just shows you, man, life is too short, so make of it what you can. So that being said aside, let's get into the Arsenal transfer news. And it looks like at last Arsenal are starting to become busy. We are starting to become busy. So what's happening at the moment, what we're hearing is, obviously we know Eze, we've been linked with him. Apparently we've made contact with his camp and he says he wants to come Arsenal. He wants to come home. He's a Gunner. He's always been a Gunner. So bring him home. Do you know what I think? Eze is a player that will add a different dimension to us. He's elite ball, close ball control. He's press resistant. He can carry the ball, and he's got output from midfield. So whether we play him on the left or we play him in the 8 or we play him in the 10, I think he's an asset which we need to get in. So I'm all for that. But another one that keeps surprised me and surprises in a lot of Gunners fans, and they're not really happy with it, is Madueke. Noni Madueke from Chelsea. Obviously, I think the biggest downers from Arsenal fans is the fact that he's from Chelsea, but he's quite raw and he's direct. So he would be a good backup to Saka, in my opinion, or someone for a rotation to play in the lesser games when we want to rest Saka. But for the price they're mentioning, 50 million, I can't see that happening, to be honest with you. Chelsea would have to lower their price if that's going to happen, and I don't see them lowering their price. So I don't think that transfer is going to happen. Even though if he did come, I'm not going to lie, I won't be too upset, just like all the other Arsenal fans. But I'll be upset if we only got him in and say just Eze. Do you know what I mean? But if we get all our targets in and he's in as well, I'm absolutely chuffed with that. I'm not even going to lie. Like, there's no need to BS about that, because he's direct. He's a bit raw, but I think that could work up to our advantage. I think if Arteta gets hold of him, he'll make him into a decent attacking player. Obviously, the big news that was coming out that all Arsenal fans are gassed for is the Rodrygo news. And that news is that Real Madrid and Xabi Alonso have said they are willing to let him go for the right price. And we heard earlier in the summer they wanted at least 90 million euros, which works at just 70 million. That is a no-brainer for me. That has to get done. That is an absolute no-brainer. 70 million for a player with his output and his quality for the big stages. It's a no-brainer. You've just got to make that happen. You really have to make that happen. 70 million for a player of his quality in that position. You are not getting anyone cheaper for that. Honestly, Arsenal have to be quick with this one and make it happen, because we can't delay around. They said they want 90 mil. Just give them what they want for him. Don't even try and come down on the price, because he's quality. You are not going to find quality like that in this market for that price. So it's an absolute no-brainer, like I said many a time. But to be honest with you, he is what we need. He really is what we need, because he's direct, he's got close control, he's technically sound, and he's got an eye for goal, and he can bang it. And we've seen him hit a few bangers in big games. So it's no-brainer. And obviously the news coming out from Saudi Arabia is that they've changed their transfer window time. So the transfer window is open now, where it was supposed to open in July. And the big rumors we're hearing is apparently Al Nassr are planning to bid around 80 million for Martinelli. Do you know what? Even though I like Martinelli, for 80 million, I'll take that. Take that, splash it on Rodrygo. Let's get it done. Martinelli, he would be a good bench option. But to be honest with you, if you're going to get that sort of money, you can't dilly-dally around. Just get it done. Do you know what I mean? But it'll be sad to see him leave, but it is what it is. And obviously, and another news that we have is Cristhian Mosquera. I'm going to butcher his name. Mosquera. I can't even look it up because my laptop's playing up. But yeah, the Valencia defender, he is a player that looks like it's a done deal. It looks like he's coming because he's rejected Valencia's new contract offer and he's told them he wants to go Arsenal. Arsenal have had a bid of around £15 million rejected. So Valencia is saying they want at least 20 million euros or what have you not. So it can get down for about 18 million euros, I think. That one I pretty much seen as done. And it is vital that we got him because we have not had backup for Saliba for a while now. And Saliba has played too much football in the last couple of years for him to, it could affect his development, do you know what I mean? And injuries and what have you not. He's played too much football for a player of his caliber at such a young age. So it'll be a great addition. And yeah, so that one looks like it's done. But the big news for me, a player that I'm sort of torn. I'm not even torn. I'm torn that he couldn't get these injuries out of the way. And that is Tomiyasu. And Arsenal have agreed to part ways. He has had his contract terminated. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of sad about it in one hand because he's the only defender I've seen that can play all four positions. Left back, left centre back, right centre back, right back. And you know what? He, on his day, he's quality. Different class, top defender. I still remember that game when he locked down Mo Salah, you know. But the problem, obviously, with him has been injuries. He's pretty much been out for a whole year now. And do you know what? He adds to the long-line list of Arsenal players who've had injuries, who have been so promising that if they kept injury-free, we would have seen different class, elite footballers. But you know what? I wish him the best of luck. And I feel for the kid, man. I wish him the best of luck. He can get over the injuries and just play some football. And there's talks that he could be going Saudi once he recovers. But I wish him the best of luck because I honestly think he's a top draw player, top defender, man. Can play anywhere in the back. Every time he's played for Arsenal, he's never done anything like that made me think, oh, this guy's rubbish or this guy's having an off day. He's different class, man. And I wish him all the best. And yeah, and hopefully he can get over his injuries. But I'm gutted again. Like I said, he adds to the long list of injury-prone players that were so promising at Arsenal when you think about Diaby, Wilshere, all of those that have just been hampered by injuries. And another bit of news is Arsenal have got assistant manager coming in, assistant coach, and it's Gabriel Heinze. Bro, I'm getting old. I am really old because I remember this guy when he was playing. Now he's a coach. How time flies, yeah. But Heinze is coming in as a coach. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know his coaching ability, but it is what it is. I remember as a player, he was all right. Bit had that nasty streak in him. But yeah, but let me know what you think. Anyway, that was your daily news for Arsenal transfers. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and holla at your boy. And peace, and I'm out.